Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Did Julie Chrisley apologize to the victims of her crime? Fans have been dying to know if Julie Chrisley ever apologized to the victims of her crimes. There is a lot to unfold when it comes to Julie Chrisley and her recent sentencing. It seems that some fans are fed up with Julie and her family at this point. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Julie Chrisley and her sentencing. Julie Chrisley recently had her sentencing hearing. This is something she and her family were hopeful about. She requested to attend via Zoom. However, the judge denied that request. Julie also asked to wear street clothes for her hearing. This was denied as well. One more thing that was denied was a 24-hour furlough she had requested. When it came to her getting a new prison sentence, she received the same amount of time as before. This was devastating for her children to hear as they wanted her home. Did she ever apologize to her victims? Fans have been dying to know if Julie Chrisley has ever apologized to her victims. Well, the answer is no. A fan made sure others knew that. Other fans agreed in the comment section of the Reddit post. They feel as though she should not have asked for all the things she did. They also feel as though she should have apologized to her victims. It seems as though Julie has not once apologized to her victims. However, some fans wonder if she does not feel guilty because she has no clue about what Todd was doing. Regardless, people do not like how Julie tries to get special treatment due to her fame. They also think this is why Julie did not get any time off from her sentencing. Maybe because she asked for a lot of treatments, leading up to the sentencing as well. Julie Chrisley, known for her role in the reality television show Chrisley Knows Best, along with her husband Todd, lived a life of opulence, luxury, and seeming perfection. Their sprawling estates, expensive cars, and designer wardrobes painted a picture of a dream life. However, that picture shattered when the couple was convicted of bank fraud and tax evasion. The case drew significant attention from the media and the public, but what remained a burning question for many was, did Julie Chrisley ever apologize to the victims of her crime? Julie Chrisley's image, built over years in the public eye, was one of a Southern matriarch with grace, poise, and a sharp sense of humor. She portrayed herself as a loving wife and doting mother, quick with advice and always ready to defend her family. The financial crimes for which she was convicted seemed at odds with the image she had so carefully crafted. For years, the Chrisleys denied any wrongdoing, maintaining their innocence even as the investigation revealed a different story. Prosecutors presented evidence of fraudulent loans, tax evasion, and a lavish lifestyle funded by ill-gotten gains. It was alleged that Julie and Todd defrauded banks out of tens of millions of dollars while hiding their assets from the IRS. Yet, despite the mountain of evidence, Julie's statements during the trial and in the media conveyed a staunch refusal to admit guilt. Both she and Todd insisted that they were victims of a biased legal system and overzealous prosecutors. To some, this resistance made them appear unrepentant, unwilling to accept the consequences of their actions. But beyond the courtrooms and headlines, the real victims of the Chrisleys' financial schemes were the banks and institutions that were defrauded and indirectly the taxpayers who must bear the brunt of financial crimes. The public wanted to hear remorse, especially from Julie, the woman who had long been seen as the softer, more relatable half of the power couple. Did she ever express regret? Did she acknowledge the harm caused by her actions? As of her sentencing, there was no widely reported public apology from Julie Chrisley to the direct victims of her crime. The Chrisleys' official stance had always been one of innocence, and Julie seemed more focused on maintaining her family's integrity in the face of adversity. In one of her last public interviews before entering prison, she spoke of her faith and the importance of standing by her family during difficult times. However, her words lacked any clear acknowledgement of the damage done to the victims, financial institutions, or society at large. To her supporters, Julie's unwavering insistence on her innocence was a reflection of her strength, a woman standing by her truth. To others, it appeared to be a deflection, a refusal to take responsibility for her actions. The absence of a formal apology to the victims left many feeling unsatisfied. After all, in cases of financial fraud, it's not just the banks that suffer. Financial instability can ripple through entire communities, affecting lending practices and interest rates for ordinary citizens. Some believe that if Julie were to eventually issue an apology, It would signify a deeper understanding of the consequences of her actions. A genuine apology could have the power to begin the process of healing, not just for the victims but also for her public image. For a woman who had built a brand on Southern values of family, loyalty, and grace, an apology could align her public persona with the actions of a contrite, repentant figure. In the courtroom, however, the tone was different. When faced with the harsh reality of a lengthy prison sentence, Julie's demeanor shifted. Gone were the smiles and confident quips of her reality television days. In their place was a woman grappling with the reality that her life as she knew it had crumbled. The Chrisleys, once untouchable in their bubble of wealth and fame, were now facing the consequences of their actions in a way that was both public and humiliating. But an apology is more than just a statement of regret. It is an acknowledgement of harm done, a recognition that the path forward requires humility and a willingness to make amends. Julie's failure to issue such an apology, at least publicly, leaves a lingering question about her true feelings. Was she protecting her legal standing by not admitting guilt, or was she genuinely unaware of the impact her actions had on those around her? Even from within the confines of prison, there is an opportunity for Julie to reflect and eventually make amends. Public apologies in the realm of celebrity culture can have a significant impact. In a world where personal brands are built on perceived integrity and authenticity, a heartfelt apology could offer a redemptive arc to her story. However, it would need to be more than a simple statement. It would require Julie to confront her past actions fully, to speak directly to the harm caused, and to show a true commitment to making things right. As of now, Julie Chrisley has yet to issue a formal apology to the victims of her crime. Whether she will choose to do so in the future remains to be seen. Julie Chrisley, a name once synonymous with wealth, luxury, and reality TV fame, saw her world unravel in 2022 when she and her husband, Todd Chrisley, were convicted of tax evasion and bank fraud. The Chrisley family, stars of the popular reality show Chrisley Knows Best, had built their public image around their lavish lifestyle and Julie's Southern charm. But beneath the surface of their financial empire was a world of deceit and manipulation that led to their downfall. In the wake of their conviction, many questions arose. Among the most pressing, did Julie Chrisley ever apologize to the victims of her crimes? After all, the schemes she and Todd participated in left financial institutions, lenders, and others in financial ruin, betrayed by the couple's meticulously crafted facade of affluence and responsibility. A tarnished reputation. Before their legal troubles, Julie had been viewed as the matriarch who held the family together, a symbol of strength in the face of the chaotic ups and downs of raising children and running a reality TV empire. Her pristine reputation took a major hit as details of the fraudulent activities emerged. The Chrisleys were found guilty of defrauding banks by inflating their net worth to secure loans they never intended to repay, leaving behind a trail of financial havoc. They were also convicted of evading taxes while flaunting their wealth on television.